Welcome to Stemless Face Off Podcast. We're here with Rudy, also known as the Black Widow. So he just had his first BKFC prospect fight this Friday, where he came with the win. And so I'll let you tell you guys a little bit about his prep, his coach, and from the beginning how he got there. So all yours.
This is such a great opportunity to fight for the BKFC in the Prospect Series, and this was my first time doing that, so to me it was kind of like a roller coaster the way it started off. That originally I was at the LA Fitness down in Miami. We drove down early to get there and to cut weight, so I was down there already and I didn't have to cut up here and then make the trip. But arrived a little bit earlier that day, started losing weight, everything was going as planned, and like 2 hours before the weigh-ins, promoters had called me and told me that, man, everything had changed. There was good and bad news. At that time, I don't know what was the good news because all they told me was bad news. But they told me that my opponent had dropped out. And again, it was about 2 hours away. I was about 1 pound off of my agreed upon 185 pound weight limit. And told me, hey man, just go ahead and stop right now. We're gonna go ahead and look and find you a different opponent, because again, I guess my opponent had broke his hand and they found out 2 hours before the fight, or 2 hours before the weigh-ins. So man, it was a big adrenaline dump, or just roller coaster ride. My feelings and excitement and everything was all up here. I had family in town, had sold a lot of tickets, had everybody coming out there to support me. I've been training for so long, and then right before weigh-ins find out that like plans changed, might not have an opponent anymore. But they said they were going to do their best. They deal with a lot of fighters, and they're going to find somebody. So the great place that is, and people that they work with, they were able to find somebody. And a huge shout out to my opponent, because originally I'm thinking like to take a fight on a day's notice against, I would consider myself like a tough guy who's been training for a while, and it's not an easy opponent. To take a fight on a day's notice, you got to have, what they say, huge balls or something. So shout out to him, man.
And to you too.
And to me too, for being there and working hard. But again, he made it possible, like coming there. I guess he said he traveled from the other side of the coast. I think he came from Tampa. Came from a really good coaching program and everything. But one thing I noticed is that when they did tell me his name, he had already blocked me. So I hide a lot of that stuff, because originally, man, you practice and you train, and you look towards the opponent that you are going to be facing, and you figure out ways, what's going to work for them, how you're going to approach the situation, and then everything changes, and shit, now I got to switch it up and find out as much as I can in one day about this guy. But again, props for him for taking the fight. It was a great experience. Great to be out there. I had, again, like my family flew in. Shout out to my family. Niece came down from Philadelphia. Brother and sister showed up, surprised me from California. And everybody who came out there, y'all came out there. Thank you so much, man. That means so much to me. Because again, how hard I work and everything that I put into this, for people to come out there and support me and watch me chase this shit just makes me feel like I can't let y'all down. I gotta work harder, and I gotta perform to the best of my abilities, because man, I'm here doing this for everybody, not just myself. Everybody feels like family to me, so I really appreciate that. But being able to fight for the BKFC that day was a great experience. Got the win, didn't take any damage. Couldn't ask for anything more. God is great, and it was a great weekend.
So what did you learn from this weekend? Be ready no matter what, big, fat, little, chunky, because apparently all these guys are scared of you, so they cancel last minute. They don't want to show up. So
I don't know what that's all about.
So you have to be ready mentally, to whoever is going to come, whether it's Peter one day and 3 hours before you fight, Peter chickens out, and then Jose shows up.
Yeah, maybe whoever it is. Yeah, definitely. I guess just focus on what I can control, not on the stuff that I can't control, like if the person is going to show up, because this is like back-to-back fights now on short notice where things have changed. And again, I just got to do what I can, focus on what my goal is going to be, whatever they put in front of me, and knocking that down and getting through it and moving forward and getting better. But just learning every time as much as I can along the way. I got great coaches with me right now, so I feel like I'm just absorbing everything that they're putting out there.
So where's your main places that you train at?
Cut Strong Boxing up in Port St. Lucie right now. I couldn't say more about them than I do every time I can. They're so amazing. Byron Zamora, what a great guy, man. Honestly, I had came over there a few times prior with Steve Townsend, one of my coaches as well. Didn't really get a chance to feel him out for as being my coach because he was Steve's coach, and I was there helping Steve. But now that I have, man, it's such a great guy. It's been totally open to me. Letting me anywhere in the gym, coming there when he's not even there, getting work in, everything, and such a great mind for boxing, and a great fighter too as well. I haven't gotten a chance to spar him yet, but I'm looking forward to that. I know that is going to happen eventually because again, I watch him in there, and the work ethic on that guy's crazy too. But then obviously Steve Townsend, my brother, who I was in here with last time. Me and him definitely got some rounds in the past couple months as well, so I'm sure we're going to get more. He was telling me today he was back to work. Congratulations on that, because he was dealing with
his hands. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
But just because your hands hurt, you can still use the rest of your body. And he was, I guess I'm sure he's probably doing some cardio or some footwork. But the point is, he's back to work because
that's
our
awesome.
goal is at the end of this year, BKFC, Nelson, Nate Shook, David Feldman. Man, I want to fight on the same card as Steve. So, like, I'm going to do everything that I got to do to make that happen. I know you guys have spoke to me, and I'm not going to put anything out there yet as far as a date or an opponent, but there's an idea on my next fight. I'm going to make sure I get through that, work as hard as I can. But at the end of this year, I want to fight on the same card as Steve Townsend, and that's the goal right now. Bass Brothers.
That's great. So what else is on the books for you besides fighting? What else you have going on?
Just life, and enjoying life. But right now, mostly fighting. Again, don't want to say the date, but the turnaround date is going to be hopefully very soon, within the next couple weeks. So I feel like I'm kind of right back in camp again. I had my little weekend taking off and eating like crazy, but now I'm back on my diet. Already back to training twice a day right now, up at Cut Strong, and just focused on again. I don't got time to waste, so I'm just in here trying to make the best of it.
Do you have any plans of coaching in the future, or training, or doing any type of mentoring for up-and-coming athletes?
I used to coach, not on the martial arts side of things, but more just fitness and health, helping people lose weight, get stronger. I always like doing that. Just people reach their goals. I think I might get back into it a little bit now that my life's focused around it.
Right.
Before it was like I was doing the gym thing and more of the weightlifting, more of the aesthetics kind of thing on how I look, not about how I perform. But took a break from it. Was a little burnt out. But now I'm like, man, again, this is my goal. Going back to our last podcast together, to have a gym. So even if I'm not ready just yet, I think I might dip my feet in the water a little bit and get back into coaching a little bit or helping out. So. Anybody, if you know anybody, definitely you could always hit me up. And if it works for both of us, we'll make it work.
Right. So what would you tell anybody that's looking to get started? Whether it's MMA, any type of combat sports, what would be your first advice? Hey, go here first. Don't waste your time going this way. It's best if you want to do these.
Perfect example. A couple people that I train with. Not at the gym, but that I have trained with. I told them what's so important is having a coach. Find somewhere where you could go to, where the people care about you, where they want the best for you, and where they're going to take time to help you achieve your goals. Because if you're just out here freelancing and doing this shit by yourself, man, people are going to take advantage of you. People are going to use you more for like a stepping stone, and you don't ever want to be anybody's doormat. Find someone who cares about you wherever that's at, whatever gym you go to, and make that your home, because it's better to have a team of people than to do this shit by yourself, because I promise they know better than you do. And again, if they care about you, they're going to lead you in the right direction. They ain't going to let you step on any crazy spots, any nails or anything that's going to hurt yourself.
So who's your greatest inspiration right now?
Always going to be my father. We spoke about that last time. Always be my father, for sure. that's not going to change. But role models, just people that inspire me to be better. Got, you know, obviously Steve, my coaches, Byron, Tyler Goodjohn. If you're listening out there, man, I know you're getting back in the fight here thing soon, man. And I think he fights in May. And I'm excited for that fight. But just people that work hard, man, and I admire because they're just tough motherfuckers. You know, and I understand what it takes. It's a fucking grind, and you're gonna sweat, you're gonna bleed. There's gonna be days you wake up where your body hurts, and the ones who keep getting after it, that's motivation, because you just gotta keep pushing through that shit. Pardon my language.
How about puppies? Any puppies in the future?
I think there's some puppies in the future. My little girl's about to be in heat. I'm gonna have my hand full already, but I guess they're gonna be even more full, which we just spoke about it before. It's tough to have. I got 3 little Frenchies, 2 girls and a boy, and I think I might breed the one last time, and that's about it for me. It's just it's tough.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
But I will say this: I love dogs, and I love when the people who end up getting dogs from me, and they send me like pictures afterwards, and I'm just like, man, you know what? That really worked out awesome, because thank God I looked for the right person, not just anybody.
Right.
And sometimes, man, I got this one girl, Kiki, and it's turned out so awesome with her dog. She sends me a picture of it all the time, and I feel like the dog's like a movie star dog. It gets all kind of stuff. This gentleman bought a dog for me last time, and he sends me a picture, and he must have like a construction company or something, but the Frenchie's like sitting in the car on like a little towel next to him, and it's like, man, he's probably out there chilling on the work site or something, and like, that's awesome. You know, that dog's gonna have a great life now because of that. Oh. Yeah, exactly. God forbid some people don't know how to take care of their dogs, so
or themselves. But
shame on them.
So tell us how can
It's all good.
Donna makes me laugh. Sometimes people will be fucking stinking. But fucking like, what the just roll out of fucking bed or what? It's like all over the place. So if someone is interested in doing sponsorship for you, how can they get in touch with you, and how does it work? What is the advertising package, for lack of better words, right?
As a sponsor, I try to do as much as I can for you guys. I know my platform is growing all the time, and hopefully will continue to grow. But I'm able to chase my dreams from my sponsorship. So it's not even more like, hey man, you know, I need help with this stuff or this stuff, but by people that do reach out to me. So you can just hit me up on Instagram. That's probably the best way to do it. But by reaching out to me, man, you give me this opportunity to really chase my dreams, because as you know, as like a fighter, it's so tough. You gotta be training every single day, eating right, driving everywhere. The more time I have to dedicate to it, it's very challenging. So they give me this opportunity to kind of take a step back from other things in life so I can focus on the fighting. So I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have a sponsor or have sponsorships, because they allow that to happen. So thank you guys so much. Everybody who has sponsored me before, who continues to sponsor me. God bless you guys have helped me as well too, you ladies. And again, it's just y'all make that possible for me, because again, I wouldn't be able to do those things if I didn't have those sponsors. So thank you so much. As for the sponsors, like and how long they go, the fight prior, I had a little more time to promote the stuff, to keep continuing to push, you know, whoever helps me. This one was kind of a short notice fight. It actually was like 4 weeks, and then bam, turned around and had to go. So like I really didn't have that much time before the fight. But I'll continue to always post the people that help me, because I'm so proud to represent them, because they're proud to put their name on me, or even proud to just help me. My gratitude and gratefulness is I can't even explain it. So again, I'll always throw their names out there, always do everything I can for them. They become my family, so it's more than just a sponsorship. But I appreciate everything like that. Thank you so much.
Who are some of your current sponsors? You have the beer guy.
Goliath Beards. I think I'm a good sponsor for that. My beard used to be longer. Like my buddy David, that's the owner of Goliath Beards. I just went to high school. I haven't. But if you know anybody and it has to get longer, let's get
my hair, she can braid it.
And put little beads on there. But Glad Beards, and they were so awesome. And actually, they did this video for me. Another shout out.
That video was great.
Was great. Thank you so much. McNulty Sports Cars was right here for my last fight. That's right here in Jensen Beach. Right next to there is Clipper Masters Barber Shop. All these local places. Everybody that just helps me. You ladies right here at Stemless Face Off always make things possible. Podcast is great. I always enjoy being on this with y'all too. Always have such a good time. I'm trying to think who else is with me right now. Obviously the gyms that I've been at, they always help out along the way. Cut Strong Boxing, the Sign Lady, it's called Sign Splash. I always join with Amanda. She's family. Exclusive rental cars and Excel Racing, both vehicles, like performance driven businesses. One's an exotic car rental and one fixes cars like Lamborghinis and high-end vehicles. Y'all do so much for me. Thank you so much.
And your new necklace?
Oh, Hamab Jewelers, Raphael Hamab, thank you so much. Pulled up down there. I actually bought stuff from them prior, and they were real awesome. Had me in there and was like, listen, man, we're gonna keep the business rolling, keep things going good, make sure you look good on fight day. And bless me, man. It hooked me up so much. Thank you so much for that, because y'all don't have to do that, man. I know y'all got everything already and got the platform already. So thank you so much for taking care of someone small like me who's just trying to get out there.
He's not that small. He's like 6'4".
Not that small, but smaller platform. They deal with huge artists, and like for them to deal with someone and to take time out and and treat someone like me, who's on the up, trying to make something themselves, and like small potatoes.
You don't know that you are already something. You just have to admit it.
God bless you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Otherwise, people wouldn't be treating you the way they do, right?
Thank you so much. It means the world. But thank y'all again. Thank you everybody who's helped me along the way so far, and in the future. I'm always gonna be that guy that's humble and always thanks y'all.
This is true. So tell us your Instagram. How can they find you?
Black Widow Rue on Instagram. I'm on Instagram more than anything. Rue, or just Google my name, Rudy Levocz, or Black Widow MMA or something. It's gonna pop up. You'll find me somehow, and if not, I'll be popping up on the TV somewhere here soon.
Yes, you will. Well, thank you so much for coming once again. We really appreciate your time. So we're gonna get you to sign your shirt.
Right there on the wall.
Right here.
Thank you for that. Always repping me. Again, I'm proud to be supported by people that are proud to support me, and thank y'all so much.
Of course. So just come here. We have a little Sharpie here somewhere.
Let me get on this. Give me this marker and I'll put my name on there.
I can feel it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Look at that.
Yes, man.
Looks great.
Oh.
Nice job.